What was the moment in your career that you kind of said, okay, we're doing something right, let's keep doing this?
Wow, that's really, really tough to say. It's really hard to pinpoint. You know, it's funny, I guess, like, up until the point of OZZFEST, you know, there was a lot of things that obviously kind of went on that were sort of like indicators of, you know, what was to come. But I think actually showing up and being on that tour was kind of like, you know, this is real, and these are thousands and thousands and thousands of people that are really into your band. And like, even to this day, I still run into people come to our shows say, I saw you 11 years ago at OZZFest 2000, and all that sort of thing. And just like, even the company that we were keeping at that time, you know, like getting to meet Ozzy and, you know, seeing Pantera every night and making friends with all those guys and you know, hanging out with all these amazing bands. It really, you know, looking back, like, it was really something. But like, sort of being in the midst of it, it's kind of like, yeah, you don't really realize. It's like being in the eye of a storm, you know, everything is crazy and hectic around you, but in the middle it's very calm or whatever. But that was definitely, I think, the turning point. It made me realize that it was a lot bigger than I had ever imagined. Yeah.
And by the way, before we came here, I was talking to Alyssa from The Agonist. She sent her regards. And you're definitely a big influence on her and a lot of female vocalists. And, you know, like, if you look at people like her, I mean, I'm sure you're very proud of what you've done, because not only have you done it through your band, but you've also, like, shown girls out there who might have been doubtful about, as a woman, you know, stepping, quote unquote, into a man's world. You kind of did it and said, you know what, we're here to do it strong and for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny, like, honestly, when we first started the band, that was the farthest thing from our intentions. You know, we're just a bunch of friends that wanted to get together and make music, but I feel like if in any way, you know, the longevity of our career and you know, the way that we've handled things and whatever, if that has influenced and inspired people to continue, you know, women or men, but, you know, in particular, you know, your question, the female side of things, if it inspires and influences them, then I'm okay with that. You know, like I said, it was never our intention, but you know, I think everyone deserves a chance, and everyone you know, should feel empowered in some way. And if this is how, you know, you feel empowered in what you do to feel that way, then hell yes.
And when you started, did you notice that there was a little bit of a self barrier, or you pretty much, you know, immediately got embraced by people at OZZFEST like Ozzy and Pantera, etc.?
No, actually, the embracing, we're still waiting for it, really. And that's not even so much, you know, the actual, like, you know, bands or whatever. Like, we meet people, we tour with bands. People are always surprised that we're, like, the way that we are, that we're down to earth and cool, and that we're actually, like, a really great professional band or whatever. You know, most of it has to do with, like, the media and their slant and some of the industry as well. But, like, I think that, you know, we've withstood the test of time. You know, we've been doing this for 15 years and, like, about 11 professionally, 12 professionally now, so I think, you know, we are definitely doing something right. And if we were only relying on the, you know, the gimmick of being women and being young, then we would have obviously faded out a long time ago, because, you know, we're getting older, I guess, you know. So, I mean, obviously there's, you know, there's more to us than just what the media tends to focus on.
They don't know what to do in front of a camera.